person is what you call the buyer persona. Next slide. So to be able to really have that picture of your ideal customer, so you are looking at what comes out of your market research. We've already talked about your market research, how you conduct your market research, and what you should be looking for in your market research. So what comes out of your market research is what helps you to actually build your buyer persona, to have that picture of your ideal customer. Because why things are important is that eventually when you are planning on how to make your business profitable, you are able to pinpoint all of these concepts we're talking about. It makes your business systematic. It makes your business different from the man on the street. Some of these concepts and the um, you see some of those traders in the market. Some of those traders in the market with years of experience actually practice some of these things we're talking about out of years of experience. So why we discuss them is that with these conversations we're having, you can cut down on those long experience with all of these ideas and knowledge and be able to deploy that same knowledge. You know. So next slide. So why do you create a buyer persona? Personas allow you to personalize or target your marketing for different segments of your audience. A good example of this would be many years back when I was growing up, we see milk, pig milk, and all the rest of them in tins, right?
Yes.
But these days, it looks like the one in sachet has taken over. But there was a company that pioneered this sachet milk. Which company is that? And now, to sachetize, so to say, almost everything now is in sachet because that is how bad the economy has gotten to. But at the time Cowbell pioneered sachet milk, the economy was not as bad as it is now, but they were targeting a segment of the market, the mass market. That was what they were targeting. And so when they came up with it, it became a hit. So when you understand that your market, your target market is in segments, you are able to better target them with your products and service, and you are able to um, tailor your solutions to meet the needs of that segment. Have you ever given it thought that some of us now, as we are here, you may have sprayed perfume before leaving your house? Not so. Depending, not so. Some will go as much as 2,000 something. In fact, was it yesterday that I was passing? Where was I passing? He said, they were shouting, come and take your perfume. Okay, it was around the element junction. Come and take your perfume, 300, 300. You know, and people will buy too. Not so. That's how it works. People will buy. So your market has segments. So it's very good that you understand where the segment you're dealing with and you address your communication to meet the needs of that segment. So how do you create a buyer persona? You use your research, your marketing research, the information you get from there, your surveys, your interviews of your target audience to be able to arrive at what makes the picture of your buyer persona. Okay, let's look at the next slide. There was a video in that previous slide, but Not to worry. It's not. We can move on without looking at that video. So don't underestimate the importance of market research. Don't underestimate it. As a business person, you and market research is like 5 and 6. As a business person, don't assume. If you too much assume, it will not work. Where we used to have office, within the period that we used that place as office, within the couple of years that we used there, supermarkets opened and closed, opened and closed, opened and closed. And sometimes you just look at the people who are opening the supermarkets. Most of them are ladies. Probably their husband might be in very good jobs, I don't know, but I'm just assuming. And the madam needs to be busy, probably, I'm assuming. And the easiest thing to do is to open the supermarket. But the question is, madam, you don't run business before? The answer may be no. So how you want to take run a super? And so what you usually notice is that the day starts after 1 or 2 years. When they can't pay the rent again, one day you just come, they will pack up and go. And that's the end of the supermarket. So don't underestimate the importance of market survey. So you want to do something, it's important that you do your market research. Very, very important. So that those facts and figures can guide you to understand the picture of your buyer persona, the person that will patronize you. So let's move on. Look at this. I may not bore you so much with so many details, but the important thing I want to drive at, because I want to be able to give you time, at least maybe between 30 to 40 minutes, so that you can prepare for 2 o'clock. The most important thing I'm driving at in all of this conversation is that you, as somebody that has been in a live wire program, you need to think about your business from a systematic point of view, not just by a hit and miss kind of thing. It has to be systematic. The way you look at your ideas has to be systematic. The way you deploy your ideas has to be systematic. It doesn't necessarily need to be expensive, but at least you think about it from a systematic point of view. That's the difference between you, who have been in these conversations for this number of days, and someone that has never been in this kind of conversation before. So that's the difference. So you think about it systematically. So you are starting something, you are thinking that people will buy. You ask yourself, who will buy this product? How does the person look like? What is the income level of the person? You understand what I'm saying? Those things are the things that you use to build up the buyer persona for that product or for that service. Let's go next slide so that we can wrap up and give them time. Let's go. Let's go. These are all examples for. So you are trying to build up a buyer persona. The question is, maybe you may want to consider the gender and the age. For example, the people that create social media platforms, they know that it's mostly people within a certain age range. Think about it. Those that patronize Facebook don't look exactly like those that patronize Twitter. Don't look exactly like those that patronize TikTok. No be so. Like me, I have a TikTok account, but I don't use it. I say make I just follow them, open them too. Is there anybody here who use TikTok regularly? Anybody? Okay, so una follow me too. You don't use it. But there are people that use it. Yeah, there are people that use it. and they use it regularly.
Mentality of
Teenagers. So you see, every product is not for everybody. So when they are counting number of users, they will count me because I have an account. But when they are counting number of active users, you know, total market, then you now look at the next one, not be so. The real addressable market, not be so. So they have total number of users. I'm one of them. I mean for TikTok, but active users, I don't follow. In fact, I can't remember like when maybe the last time I logged in was the day I opened the account. I've not logged in again. You know, so who make up your target market? What's like their gender, their age? Is it men? Is it women? What's the age range? What kind of are there people who are working? For example, most working people career people who need to use social media to progress their careers, you find them more on LinkedIn than on Facebook. Facebook appears to be more like where you go and share gossips. That's what I mean by gossip. Anything where they do, when you want to make your friends know, you go and share on Facebook, is it not?
Yes.
But when you're looking for serious thing, you are looking for a job or something, you start looking at maybe those who are on LinkedIn or not. So what kind of income level, where do they come from, where do they live, is it urban, rural setting, how do they spend their day? All of these kind of personal questions help you to have the ideal picture of your target customer. So personal questions work with those questions. So you can look through that when you get those slides and help yourself when you are. So, you know, why we're having this conversation is that so that when you are talking about your target customer to us, we expect that you may have done some homework. So rather than say that your target customers are students, for example,
Yes.
it could be that your target customers are students who are postgraduate. I'm just saying as an example.
Yes.
So that makes it specific, unlike students generally. Yeah. So we expect that you will factor in all of these things we're talking about here to be able to clearly pinpoint and define who your buyer, your customer, your client, as the case may be, is. In our own business, we discovered that the people that bring the bread and butter in the business we do are the big companies, the multinationals. But the real people that use the service is not the big companies. Is, for example, it's people like you that we are training, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
But the people that will pay for the training are the big companies. So for us, it behoves on us to be able to meet your needs so well that you speak well and the companies will know that this is that means they are doing well. No? Are we together now?
Yes, sir.
If you go through this training, all of you who are here now, after this training, and you're doing better than before you came, it is a testament to probably some of the conversations we have had here. And because of that, for example, we work with Shell, and LNG wanted to do something, Nigerian LNG, and they asked Shell, and Shell said, meet Neokecci, that they will do this thing very well for you. So, assuming we're not meeting the needs of Shell, would they recommend us?
No way.
Now, but why is Shell recommending us? Is because it's not, for them, this thing is, they are not the one, they are not like the final consumer. You are the final consumer of the training. Are we together now?
Yes, sir.
So when you are looking at who buys your product, it's important you understand clearly who the person initial business model, we talked about the primary customer and the secondary customer. That example we were using, the lady was targeting mothers, right?
Yes.
But in addition to the mothers, she was also targeting their husbands, is it not?
Yes.
So you need to understand that. Next slide. Okay, that's it. That's the end for this one. Thank you. That's the end for this one. So we can knock off. I think